Hello everyone, Valentine Ose here for Graded Picture Playground. If this is your first time on this channel, hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell to get notified when new video is uploaded. In this tutorial, I want to show you how to create the typewriter text effect using the Essential Graphics panel inside of Premiere Pro CC. To get started, you come to your window and you click on Essential Graphics to locate the Essential Graphics panel. And this is the Essential Graphics panel. You have the Edit section and you have the Browse section. If you've not seen the tutorial on how the tools inside of Essential Graphics panel and the layout works, you can hit the notification icon, the card icon at the top of your screen to see the tutorial on how the Essential Graphics panel works. So after selecting this, you come to your type tool and you select, or you hold down your Ctrl+T to create the type text icon. So you come to your effects and control. The next thing you need to do, you have two areas here that is of much concern in creating this text effect. The first one is the source text and the second one is this text itself, which will be the holder, just as you have here as a kind of layer on your timeline that will hold every word that we will be typing in this tutorial. So what you do is select your font style that you want to use in typing. So let me select Miyama text, which I believe is present in every person's computer. So if you can use any font that you so desire. The most important thing is having the effect come out the way it is. You can decide to increase your text. Let's make this 182. Then you select your, or let's reduce it because we'll be typing much. Let's make it 108. Then you come to your source text, you highlight it and click on the stopwatch behind to create a keyframe. Meanwhile, ensure that your timeline slider is at the beginning of your text. Come back to your text. You'll be surprised to say, you didn't see where the type tool has gone to. That is simply because we've not selected the type tool icon. So when we select on the text, you will see it display. This is it. So to type now, you select it and you type your first word. Let's say we want to use the word typewriter. We start by typing T, which is the first word. Then the next one you need to know is creating that effect on its own. Immediately you type the first word here, you will notice that on the effect control, this is the keyframe that has been created here. This is the keyframe that is being created here. The next thing is to now use your step forward frame by clicking 1, 2, 3. You type your next word, which is Y, 1, 2, 3, and you type the next word P. So I will continue so that I won't take much of your time. Just take down the process. Then we type E. So we are done typing. We pick the selection tool to select the text that we have created. Then you can now align by clicking the horizontal center and the vertical center to align everything properly. So let's play back. This is what you get, the typewriter text. Now, if you want it to come in slower, what you now do is to take the rate stretch tool by coming down here and holding down the option to select the rate stretch tool, or you just click on arrow on your keyboard for the keyboard shortcut for the rate stretch tool. You come here and you stretch it out. Then watch how it goes now. It becomes slower. when you now overlay your typewriter sound, it will now give you effect that you expect. So if you want it to be faster, to use this raise stretch tool, you bring it closer and you click. That's it. So this is how to create the typewriter text effect in Premiere Pro CC. But in a situation whereby you have a lot of words that you want to type, let's take for instance, you're having different words put together like a sentence or questions without just a single word, then how do you create that? Let me show you in a moment. So let's delete this particular one by using the selection key. We select this and we get it deleted. Then we come back to the beginning of this effect. Then we take the type tool, select your program monitor. Want to use a different character entirely. You come to your source text and you click on the stopwatch to create your animation for that typewriter text effect. Then you select your text and you come back here to start typing. Let's take for instance, we want to type where are you from. You type your first character, which is W. You come back to your step forward 2 and click 1, 2, 3 and you type the next word H. So I will type on following the same process like we did in the first example. Now this is where the thing is. So to create that space in between the character, you still have to punch on your space bar and watch what happens. You'll see that it will create a keyframe here. So let's click on the space bar. You'll see that there is a keyframe created there. Then R is the next word. Space again. Space. Now let's preview. This is what we get. If you still want to make it slower, is to select the raise stretch tool and stretch it out, and you have your animation come like this. So depending on the words that you are typing would determine how fast you would want it to come or how slower you would want it to appear on your screen. It all depends on if you are creating these effects for a voiceover, which is often used for documentary or commercials, as the case may be. So this is the process to create the typewriter text effect, which is in Premiere Pro CC. I hope this tutorial helped. If you like this tutorial, give it a thumb up and share with your friend and encourage them to subscribe to our channel, where we upload post-production tips on video editing on a regular basis, just to make sure you get the best out of your creative mind. So if this is your first time on this channel, hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell. If you have any question, you can ask on the comment section. I will do well to answer you. Keep sharing and keep liking our tutorials. See you in our next tutorial. I am Valentine Ose.